Take you back to 2007. 2007. I just arrived in America. I was on air, middle of the night. It was about 3 in the morning, and I was offering a blood pressure monitor. And I was on, and the special guest, a registered nurse, was on with me, and we were doing blood pressure. And it took my blood pressure, and I'll never forget. He was looking at me, and I looked at him as he took it, and he had this look of fright in his eyes, this fear in his eyes. I thought, that doesn't look good. Then we got off air, and he said, Adam, you need to go to see a doctor immediately. Your blood pressure is not high, it's through the roof. Well, I was scared out of my brain. I mean, I was 27 years old at the time. I mean, of course, you're invincible, right? I went to a doctor, and the doctor said, yeah, it's real bad. You need to deal with this. Exercise, the right food. Are you getting enough sleep? I just moved to America. I knew nobody. I wasn't sleeping. I wasn't eating well. I was clearly not doing the right things. He put me on some medication. I started to do the right things, and my blood pressure came down. Do you know, if I had not known that, I very well might have died? There are millions of Americans right now that do not know their numbers, that do not even know that they have high blood pressure. Why would they know? They look great, they look fine, they look normal. What's normal? You don't know your numbers. And that is why everybody watching, if you only buy one thing from this show, buy a blood pressure monitor. In the stores, they can be $100. I think it's scandalous that they charge so much money. We have our special, easy, simple, anybody can use it, blood pressure monitor on sale today for my presentation. I want to introduce you to the gentleman that I say saved my life. All these years later, registered nurse, HSN's health professional, Mr. Matthew Peters is back. Matt, my friend, as always, it is a pleasure to see you.
So nice to be here, Adam.
And thank you, as always.
Thank you, for the courage to tell that story. And every time that you tell that story, every time that we hear that memory, everybody hears how it is. It hits home because look at Adam. Adam looks like the epitome of health. High blood pressure has no look. It has no signs or symptoms. So this is a fairly quick presentation. And I know you put it at the top of the hour because you know how important this is. It's close to your heart, Adam. So we're gonna get right into what you get. And I wanna start with everybody's statistics. Okay. This is around the country. So it's not just Adam, and it might not just be you or me, but about half of us adults, it's like 116 million American adults have high blood pressure. Only about a quarter of us, 1 in 4, have that under control. So when Adam's talking about being aware and developing the awareness that he had high blood pressure, then the next step is to get ahead of it. So part of that is tracking clinically accurate blood pressure readings. That's where SmartHeart comes in from Viridian. Now take a look at this. Adam, this is why this is so special. This is your arm blood pressure monitor. It's attached right to the cuff. You're gonna see it on live TV with Donna using this in the studio. We're gonna show you that in a moment, but take a look at how beautiful and big this display is. It's going to hold 500 readings in memory. It's gonna give you your systolic, your diastolic, your heart rate. It will pick up on an irregular heart beat if you have one. And see that little color-coded bar, Adam? This makes it easy for you and everyone else just to interpret visually their blood pressure reading instantaneously in a second. So imagine if you're in a low light situation, you just wake up, maybe you're not feeling well and you want to check your blood pressure. That's instantly going to tell you you're either in the green, maybe you're running a little bit high. You can wait and take it again. What I love about this, as we're going to go to Donna in a moment, is this is rechargeable. So that means all you're going to do is take this home, get it home from us, and you're gonna plug it into the wall. We give you an adapter. You're always gonna be able to keep a full charge. Never buy batteries. And look at that, Adam. It's gonna be about 30 seconds for Donna to get that clinically accurate reading and have that complete peace of mind.
Look at the display, look at the clarity, look at the backlight. The ease of use of this is what really is so compelling. Anybody can use it and understand it. When I saw the doctor that next day, and I was so panicked by what I'd learned, the fact that, if I'd have gone on the way I was, I could very easily have died. He said, please, if you do the right things, and we can do the right things, it can have all the difference and make all the difference in the world. So there's nothing to be fearful of, but you've got to know it to do it. If you don't know that you've got high blood pressure, you can't take corrective action. And I thank God that I was here that night at 3 o'clock in the morning on the Home Shopping Network, where Matthew Peters was presenting a blood pressure monitor and was able to say, we got a problem here. So I thank God for him. And I want this moment to be the moment that I encourage you to get a blood pressure monitor. Your numbers might be amazing, and if they are, fantastic, but you gotta know it. With the orders coming through, I have 650 left. This is the final opportunity of quantity. I can tell you, obviously, if you watch HSN regularly, you know we don't offer blood pressure monitors as regularly as we used to. I beg and plead that we do, and the team know how important it is to me. It is a subject that has to be highlighted.
Yeah. So we're going to throw this into the mix with everything else in the new year, right? So you have your resolutions, you're starting your exercise program. Maybe you're eating a little bit differently. You're shopping for other wonderful products. What good is any of it, everybody, if you don't have your health? So if you can't feel high blood pressure and you can only get it through a device, don't you want to trust the device? So Veridian's been around for over 40 years now. And Adam, that's why this name is so reputable in the industry. That's why I swear by Veridian and SmartHeart, is because they give us these accurate results within clinical standards. That is a very high blood pressure reading. You know what? It's okay if it happens once, it's nothing, because if we only have one blood pressure reading, that gives us no information. Right. If we have 500 readings in memory, so take a look at this real life example. This is you at home. You can store up to 250 readings in one memory bank. She can share that with a loved one for another 250 readings. So that's 6 months worth of blood pressure readings that you can keep in dialogue right here, or catalog right here in your device. Bring it to your doctor's appointment and show your doctor the information so that he or she can properly regulate your medication, or tell if you need to be on medication. Because everybody, as you're keeping your unit fully charged and always having those comfortable and accurate and quick readings, when is your aha moment? So Adams was on live television, and that was with me, and I'm privileged to be able to share that success story. But we want you to have the success story at home. None of it is a success unless you get this home like everybody else is going to, so that you can know those numbers instantly and have that peace of mind so you can go on about your day. And we want you to be safe so you can be around for years to come with us, right?
We are extremely busy, and I know this is a fast presentation. We just don't have many of them because it's a specialty product. Even if you don't get this from us tonight, promise me, if you're ever in the drugstore and you happen to see the aisle with blood pressure monitors, I want you to marvel at the prices that they are charging. And it's sad because people will go in needing a blood pressure monitor and they'll pay $100 or more for something that is not even as good as this. So when you want to buy one, always check out HSN first. This one's easier to use. It's a bigger display. It's a backlit display. I can store the numbers. So like Matt said, I can, look and see what my numbers are averaging over a period of time rather than just a one-hit wonder. It's simple to do as well, and it's more accurate because, of course, it's that arm monitor. So there's a lot of benefits to ordering this. If you are on hold, we're going to get to you as fast as possible. hsn.com is your quickest way in. Matt, the thing is, I don't want it to be a scary thing. It's just an important thing. And if you have this, you'll always have this, and you'll always be able to know.
Yeah, and you know what? Our audience, our friends out there, you're smart. You know the truth. You know how serious high blood pressure is. We're just kind of confirming that and validating that for you. So what you need right now is you need the solution. You need the answer to that anxious feeling of what is my blood pressure? How do I find out? For everyone, this is the most common question I get about this unit. Will it work for me? So this goes all the way from about 8.5 to 16.5 on the arm size. So it can fit me very easily. It fits Donna over there as well, and we see that live. The other thing with this is it doesn't matter if you have a history of high blood pressure, if it runs in your family, if you're an athlete, if you're sedentary. Are you catching the drift, everybody? Everybody needs to know. And the reason is because high blood pressure is not like a toothache or some other ailment where you know and you can pinpoint what's going wrong. When you look at Donna here, this is you at home. It is non-invasive, it's private. If this is you, you're in front of your window, maybe right before your morning coffee, so you don't want to be hyper-caffeinated. You want to be nice and relaxed. You want to get that accurate blood pressure reading. And you know what? Nice deep breaths and validating that blood pressure reading, getting that information and feeling good about it, that means everything, not just for your state of mind, but just feeling that ultimate confidence, Adam, in your health picture. Because again, when we start these exercise programs, even if it's just getting going and walking again, take a look at this. What a companion it is to know and feel confident that from the inside out, you're a machine and you're safe. You're not risking anything because Veridian has your back. Look at it, you can even take it on the go.
You know, we often get lost in the new year, new you. I'm going to lose weight, and I'm going to do more exercise, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that. One of the best things you can do for yourself as a New Year's resolution, one of the healthiest things that you can achieve as a New Year's resolution is knowing your blood pressure, because that can change everything for you. You know, I only share this because it's important to me to have this platform on television. It's one of those real life experiences that, you know, happened. And there's not just me out there. Somebody is watching right now that has high blood pressure and they don't know it. You couldn't tell on the outside. I was 27 years old. I just moved from England. I'm living in Florida. I was living my best life. But what I didn't realize, there was something happening inside of me that could have killed me. My blood pressure was not normal. It wasn't elevated. It wasn't high. It was critical. It was so high that really I should have gone straight to the ER. That's how high it was. But you'd have never known by looking at me. Now, when I went to the doctor, and he said, okay, this is what we need to do. You need to eat better. I know you're on the late night shift. You need to eat better. Are you sleeping? Not really. You need to sleep better. Are you getting any exercise? Well, you know, I walk around the studio. No, that's not enough. You need to get proper exercise. And I'm going to give you these tablets, this medication, and you're going to take it every day. And we're going to get that blood pressure under control. And you know what? I did. And I'm here today, 20 years later. Promise me you will get a blood pressure monitor. Forget about this. You don't have to buy this one. Just promise me you get one. Now, obviously, I'd love you to get this because I've got the best value, I've got a great quality one, and I've got free shipping. Do not overpay in the stores. Matt, that's the one thing that you know irks me, is that people will not buy one because it's $150.
Exactly, and I want to end with this with everybody, and I'm going to ask you a question and put you on the spot. After we sorted out the details and you kind of had a path forward with this, how did that make you feel, honestly?
Incredible, satisfied, happy, encouraged, optimistic, because I knew that I had a problem and I dealt with it.
Okay, and everybody at home, that's the reward right there. You get to get that right here in one reading, just knowing what's going on. You're going to get that feeling.
Matt, again, thank you for saving my life.
Anytime.
Thank you, buddy.
All right, hope I don't have to do it again.
I promise, I'm a good boy now. Thank you for all of your orders on this one. I'll keep you posted as it's tracking to selling out. I do hope the team get more of this. If it was up to me, Matt would be here every